Good afternoon, class. This is Mr. Flurry, and today, this mini lesson will be focusing on subtraction. Okay, and our learning objective today is I can fluently subtract multi digit numbers using my knowledge of place value and the standard algorithm. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the bottom here is I'm going to add a few words here that are going to be important to what we're doing today. The first word is difference. And difference, okay, is what we will get once we are done once we are done subtracting a word problem. Or in other words, once we're done taking away, okay? Or in other words, once we're done minusing, okay? So I'm gonna put some keywords here. So another keyword for difference, okay, is minus. All right, let's do one more. Another keyword, or another way for you to understand what it means to get the difference is to take away. Okay? So again, our focus today is finding the difference, not the sum, the difference. Because we know that the sum is what you will get when you add two numbers together. Today we're doing the opposite of, of addition, which is subtraction. So therefore we're finding the difference. Okay? And another key word for us, okay, which is going to come up pretty much in every lesson. Okay, excuse me, spelling is going to be place value. Okay, so this word place value, I'm going to go ahead and put that in nice and red for you. We're going to see this word and this definition pretty much all the time. Okay, pretty much all the time. All right. Oops, I forgot one word, one more word. Okay, and that's algorithm. And remember, algorithm is just another word. It's kind of a big word. All right, but you're fourth graders now, so you'll be able to handle it. Algorithm is another word for steps or order. Okay, that is what an algorithm is. So today we're going to use the standard algorithm. And the standard algorithm is simply when you have two multi-digit whole numbers or more than two. And basically what you're doing, okay, the standard algorithm is you are going to line them up according to its place value. So if you look real close, these two multi-digit numbers are already aligned. So therefore what I'm doing is what I've been doing for the last few lessons, which is just making double sure, triple sure that I understand the value of each number. Okay? Now that I have placed my lines, okay, between the numbers, now I'll be able to know what these numbers represent. Okay? So you always start at the ones place. The 9 represents the ones. So I'm going to use my place value chart up here, okay, to go ahead and put that in. So now I can visually, and now you'll be able to visually see what regrouping looks like. So let's go ahead and focus on 4,259. The 9 is in the ones place. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 5, okay, is in the tens place. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 is in the hundreds place. 1, 2. And the 4 is in the thousands place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 dot over here is equal to 1,000. Okay. Okay, so that's 4,000. We have 2 dots over here, which equal hundreds. So that's 200. We have 5 tens, which comes out to 50. okay? Because it's 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, and then we have 9 ones, which is equal to 9, okay? So look what I did there. I was able to pretty much put all of our lessons, for the most part, all together for the purposes of finding the difference, okay, or taking away, all right, these two multi-digit numbers. So now let's watch how regrouping, okay, looks using a visual model, okay? So 9 minus 1. So can you subtract 1 from 9? Yes, you can. That is 8. Oh, let me make that a little bit better. Okay. All right, that is 8. Next, can you subtract 7 from 5 or 700 from 500? No, you cannot. All right. So now we're going to regroup. Watch what I do. I'm going to get a different color ink, and I'm going to grab hundreds, okay? And I'm going to bring it over to the tens place, okay? So this is 5 tens, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to be borrowing one from the hundreds place. So now I have to create this in the place value chart, hundreds. So ready? Here we go. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right? But I'm borrowing again from the hundreds place. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, matter of fact, let's move it out the way. Let's move this 50 out the way. Sorry about that. Let's move you down a little bit because I definitely want you to see how we're doing this. All right, so let's go back to borrowing. So again, I'm borrowing from the hundreds place. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I just borrowed from the hundreds place. And now these 10 dots equals to 100. All right. So I'm going to put an X on there and an arrow over here to represent I borrowed. So now I can borrow 7 from 9. Okay, because now there are more than 5 tens. So let's go ahead, all right, and circle 7 tens because we're taking 7 tens away. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we need to find the difference. How many are left? Because we just took away 7 tens. How many do we have left? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so 7, okay, subtracted from 5, or in other words, 150, okay, altogether, because it's 100. Now it became 100 tens. Okay, from earlier I was 50 tens, so that's 150. So if I was to take away 70, all right, I would have 80 tens left. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our 8 down here. And don't forget, we borrowed from the hundreds. Okay, so now there's only 1 left. And this is what that 1 represents. There's only 1 left. Okay, but 1 minus 1 is nothing. It is itself. And there is no need to regroup over here. So 4 subtracted by 2 is 2. So D equals, or the difference equals 2,088. Okay? Now let's see if that is correct. All right? In order to find out if it's correct, you always do the opposite of the original operation. So this operation we're working on today is subtraction. So the opposite of subtraction is, you guessed it, it's addition. So I'm going to go ahead and take the difference, which is 2,088, and then you add what needed to be taken away, which is 2,171. Okay? All right, let's go ahead. And now we're going to do the opposite of subtraction, which is now we're trying to find the difference. Okay, here we go. 8 plus 1 gives us 9. 8 plus 7 gives us 15. We're going to regroup. We're going to add to the hundreds place. 1 plus 1 gives you 2. 2 plus 2 gives you 4. So 4,259 is a direct match to our original multi-digit number. So there you have it. This is how you would subtract multi-digit numbers, and this is how you can use a place value chart. So the goal today is to subtract multi-digit whole numbers using our prior knowledge of place value, knowing that we must take away, knowing that we must minus, okay, and using our standard algorithm, which is lining the numbers together to show the place value, and then you're finding the difference. So once you are done watching this video, you are going to simply go to your Frayer model, which is a graphic organizer. And based off of this video, you're going to simply go ahead and fill out the graphic organizer to better understand today's topic. I hope this helps. Have a wonderful day, class.